Our coverage of the 11U Cal Ripken World Series is made possible by Blue Crew, for all of your umpire needs. Pulse Technology, leading the way in technological innovation for over 70 years. Strack & Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn. Visit Michigan City LaPorte. Closer than you think, better than you imagine. Ironworkers Local 395. Proud to be union. Crowell Insurance Company, the insurance superheroes. Bricklayers Local 4. The best hands in the business. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made. Diamond Plate Eatery and Pub. Eat, drink, play. IBEW Local 697. Proud to support high school sports. American Testing Services. America's trusted name in NDT. Public Bar and Rec. Make it public. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. You're watching the 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to live video coverage of the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point for the group stage gold bracket, iron bracket, as Puerto Rico takes on Valpo. I'm Chris Ramirez. I'll be handling the play-by-play call for today's broadcast. And I got a bunch of guys with me, including Tony Madrano. Did I get that right, Tony? We got Kyle Stowers, and we got the man, Mike Dewan, here with us. So thank you for joining us, everybody. We're going to do our best to bring in an exciting broadcast. We've actually got a couple of more left from this field tonight, and we'll have live coverage as well from the second field out here. All the games covered this week on the Region Sports Network, so thank you for joining us. Right now, the two teams will be meeting at home plate, or at least the two umpires will be meeting at home plate. Puerto Rico and Valpo. Puerto Rico, the visiting team in today's ball game, so we'll give you their starting lineup, their batting order to start. It'll be in the leadoff position. It'll be Saul Flores. He'll be followed by Angel Maldonado. In the number 3 hole, it'll be Adrian Peguero. Hitting cleanup, it's Dylan Calderon. In the number 5th spot, it'll be Sebastian Rodriguez. Hitting 6th is Khalil Rodriguez. In the number 7 hole is Janil Ramos. Josniel Ramos. Hitting number 8, it's Milton Castillo. And in the 9-hole, Sebastian Ocasio. So that is the Puerto Rican All-Stars starting lineup. For Valpo, the defensive alignment, we'll just give you the last names to start. Rodriguez, Langbing, and Hitti are the outfielders, left, center, and right. Radesevic, Rojek, that is shorts. That is third and short. Gadic is the second baseman, with Lights playing at first base. Fuller is the pitcher, and Fogarty the catcher.
Just exit out.
3 umpires for today's ball game. Well, I was worried when I walked in the press box I'd have more trouble with the Puerto Rican starting lineup than the Valpo starting lineup, but it was the other way around. Who would have thought that, huh? We are just a minute or so away from the start of this game here. First pitch just about to get set here. Right now, Puerto Rico out in the field right now getting warmed up. They are the visiting team. I'm sorry, Valpo. Thank you, Tony. Valpo's the visiting team, or the home team. They are the ones in the field warming up right now. Puerto Rico, the visiting team. They're down the first base line. Valpo will be the team in the home team in the third base dugout.
Well, Chris, I'll care to join you here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mike
I've made several mistakes already, so feel free to get in here.
I just want to I wanted to give you a little.
Hey, what's up, man?
Give you a little bit
doing?
of a breath, but Chris, yeah, it's been quite the tournament here so
Alan
far.
Mazowski in the house. All right.
Quite the tournament here so far, Chris. Yeah, now Valparaiso, a pretty good team. Puerto Rico as well. Always kind of a soft spot for international teams, seeing them come in and hearing kind of their stories as well, where you look at a team like Valparaiso, where a lot of these guys, they grow up and they play together. When Puerto Rico, it's kind of the best kids from this designated area. Now it's like, okay, we're going to put you guys on a team together, and here we go. So we'll see how this goes, but we're excited.
Very interesting indeed. And, I love to get to hear the stories from the teams that travel in here and what they do when they get to the region. We'll talk about some of that as we go, but right now it's going to be Flores, the left-hander, leading things off against Fuller, the right-handed pitcher. And here we go. There's a pitch down the middle, swung on and missed, strike one. We are underway. 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series live from Crown Point, Indiana. Pitch fouled out of play, left side. 58 games here this week. We'll have them all for you on the Region Sports Network. Here's the 0-2. Woo! A knee buckler there for strike 3. 1 out to start the game. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Number 15, Angel Maldonado.
That'll bring up Maldonado. Angel Maldonado. He's the center fielder for Puerto Rico.
I'm very interested in this, Chris. Again, looking at the favorite pro athletes for these players.
Ground ball to short, picked up, thrown over to first in time. That'll go down as a 6-3 put out in the book. Rojek to Lights.
But for Maldonado, again, you look at the Puerto Rican athletes and how many different ball players come from Puerto Rico. Javier Baez was the favorite player for Maldonado.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, is that right?
El Mago.
Yeah, El Mago. What a career he had with the Cubs. Not sure what he's up to now, but he was fun to watch with the Cubs, that's for sure. Peguero, the hitter, he takes one on the outside corner for strike 1. See if we can get you the umpires' names for today's ball game, all part of the Blue Crew. Hot and humid up here today in northwest Indiana. The dog days of the summer, as it was known when I was a kid. I don't know if they still call it that or not. Swung on and missed. Might have been foul tip there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are here at Jerry Ross Park, just off the downtown Crown Point Square. Here's the 1-2. Fouled out of play. For those of you guys tuning in from different parts of the country or the world, Jerry Ross, one of two astronauts to come from the Northwest Indiana region. Jerry Ross Park here in Crown Point, because Jerry Ross is a Crown Point native. 66 graduate of Crown Point High School, fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. Peguero digs in at home plate. Here's the kick and the pitch. Smash right between the hole at third and short for a base hit. Peguero got around on that after seeing a few pitches.
Now batting number 16, Zabdiel Martinez.
Martinez, the hitter. Zabdiel. I might have missed him in my lineup somehow. Yeah, I don't have a number by him, but we'll fix that. Throw over to first, runner back. Two outs in the inning. Runner at first, cleanup hitter at the plate. Tall right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Fouled right back this way.
That's all you right there.
Yep. Good thing the net was in our way.
That's it. Just protect the camera.
That's it. As we say, people are expendable. Equipment costs money, Tony. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-2 the count. Fuller looks into Fogarty. Checks the runner at first. Throws over to first. Quick throw. He's out. Wow. What a move by the pitcher. We got a replay on that, fellas?
We'll get one.
All right. No runs, one hit, no errors, and nobody left after the pickoff. We take a look at the replay. We're going to go to break here. We'll be back after this on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack and Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack and Van Til.
Welcome back, everybody, to Jerry Ross Park, the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series. It's Valparaiso coming to bat. Puerto Rico is in the field, no score after a half an inning. Calvin Hitty will be leading things off. Calvin Hitty. That's a good baseball name right there, Calvin Hitty.
We've had a couple.
Yeah, there are a few good ones. You got Daniel Fogarty and, of course, John Fogarty, the singer of the great, center field baseball song.
Of course.
What else we got here? Let's go through the starting lineup now. Leading things off, it will be Calvin Hitty. He'll be followed by Elijah Rodriguez. Following him will be Daniel Fogarty. Daniel's the third hitter in the lineup. The pitcher, Parker Fuller, will hit cleanup for Valpo. And he will be followed by Jonathan Goodich. Do I have that right? Goodich. Is that right? Fuller's hitting fifth. I'm one off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am one off. Okay, Fuller's hitting fifth. Jonathan Goodich is hitting sixth. Langbeam is hitting seventh. That's Owen Langbeam.
Now batting
We'll get to that rest of that lineup here. Yeah. Got 10 batters in my lineup. Is there a designated hitter? An automatic hitter? Okay. Got it. Okay. There are 10 hitters in the lineup. That's correct? Okay. All right, here we go. There's a pitch on the outside corner to Hitty for strike one. Calderon is the pitcher for Puerto Rico. Dylan Calderon, say it correctly. There's a pitch down low, the outfield. Rodriguez, Maldonado, and Ocasio. Left, center, and right. Castillo, Flores, Ramos, and Martinez are the infielders third to first with a battery of Calderon and Rodriguez. Interesting note, we've got Rodriguez starting in left field for both teams today.
Chris, a standings update here. Both these teams in Pool C, Valparaiso's 0-2, Puerto Rico 0-3. They've already played today against South Lexington.
Well, this is the iron bracket, so you could be playing a lot once you get down here. It's the reason you want to stay in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, so how it works, so there's 20 teams, 4 pools. Top 3 teams in each pool will advance to that gold bracket come Wednesday. And then these guys, again, Valparaiso 0-2, Puerto Rico 0-3. They're trying to get to that top 3. Puerto Rico more so on the outside looking in, but trying to build up some momentum for that iron.
Pitch on the outside corner for a strike. The runner goes. Throw down to second. Not in time. He'll get credit for a stolen base.
Then Valparaiso, they're looking to score runs. They're 0-2. They've given up 6 runs in the 2 games. They've only scored 4.
Definitely need to get that offense going.
And runs allowed is a very big tiebreaker when deciding these groups.
Rodriguez fouls it right back here. Our cameraman, Tony Medrano, was about to make a play on it. Eli Rodriguez, the hitter. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, no score. Here's the pitch. Ooh, foul ball. I think the ball got more of him than he got of it on that pitch.
That was up in the kitchen for sure.
Yeah, up high. Looked like it might have got him in the upper bicep or shoulder area there. But it counts as a strike. Count remains 0-2. One hopper to short, fielded, throws over to first. Long stretch in time for the out.
Now batting, number 29, Johnny Radosevich.
Johnny Radosevich, the hitter now. That'll go down as a 6-3 putout. Rojek over to lights.
Chris, you're like this one. Radosevich, so historical person to meet, has been a big topic of discussion on this bio. Mickey Mantle, some tips on hitting and becoming a powerful switch hitter. Also would like his autograph. That's what Radosevich said.
Might be a little late for that last one,
Maybe.
but I'm sure there's still a few out there that he could come across. There's probably an autographed baseball or cap out there somewhere. But that is pretty cool. You're not going to hear that name come out of too many 11-year-olds for something like that.
Yeah, Mickey Mantle, Ted Williams got a couple shout-outs. Mr. Padre as well, Tony Gwynn.
How about that? There's a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. The great Mickey Mantle.
Radosevich also likes steak, math. And again, he throws right but bats left, so kind of working on that switch hitting ability.
Throw to second. Oh, it hits the helmet and gets away. It was a close play there. Be curious to find out, Mike, just how he came across Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
You know?
Again, like Ted Williams, too, seeing that a lot is definitely more surprising. One guy even, again, quoted, one of the players even quoted, again, Ted Williams' 401 season.
Is that right?
Said he wants to pick his brain about achieving that mark. Really cool.
Very cool. Have to do some few internet searches. I don't know how often you're going to get a chance to have a conversation with a Ted Williams, but there's a lot of good stuff online of him talking about hitting. And, you know, Mickey Mantle and Ted Williams, complete opposite when it come to hitting. Fouled out of play. Of course, the science of hitting, that's Ted Williams, whereas Mickey was grip it and rip it. See it and swing.
Yep.
Two completely different things. I even heard an interview from Mickey Mantle one time saying that he talked to Ted Williams after an All-Star game and tried to do what Ted told him, and he went 0 for 30.
Sometimes just got to be yourself,
That's
I guess.
it.
Be your own baseball player.
See ball, hit ball.
Yep.
Here comes the 1-2. Line drive smash, right field, caught by the right fielder. Nice play out there by Ocasio. Let's get Ocasio's first name here.
Nice play in right field. Now batting, number 88, Daniel Fogarty.
That's Sebastian Ocasio. He retires Radecevich on the line out to right rather, and now Fogarty is the hitter. Am I right? You got the right guy?
Yep, Fogarty, musically inclined, plays trombone and snare drum.
Trombone and snare drum. Those are a couple instruments very interesting right there. Throw to second, gets away, but not far enough. Maybe he'll be in the Valparaiso marching band in a few years. There, we'll see him on Friday night at halftime. No score, bottom of the first, Valparaiso and Puerto Rico. There's a pitch inside. Notice, Mike, and I think the hitters will make an adjustment at some point, but it seems maybe the inside part of the plate goes to the hitter. The outside part of the plate looks like goes to the pitcher here in the early going from the umpire. That's a pitch up high. Counts now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. Down low, and the count goes full 3-2. Mike, something that's a lot of fun to do is when you get a chance, talk to a lot of the families about what they do when they're hanging out in Northwest Indiana for 7 or 8 days. And quite interesting. I've heard all kinds of stuff, everything from going to Notre Dame to Cub games to going to the dunes. A lot of cool stuff to do in Northwest Indiana.
And again, it's a really humbling experience where it's stuff we take for granted. Locations, going to the city or going to the beach. It's something that easily kind of flies over our heads.
I may have had the count wrong there. It's 3-1. I was looking at the outs. Bear with me. I haven't done this in a while.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, I'll have it down by the 7th inning of this game.
And we play 6.
I know.
Just checking in. Just checking in. Just making sure.
Throw to second. Runner back in time. Some close plays over there.
Still got it.
Calderon now checks in with Rodriguez. He's got the pitch he wants. Here it comes. Fouled up, back this way. Drops just behind home plate area. See if we can get you the umpires' names. I don't recognize any of them, so I can't tell you who they are right now, but we'll get those for you. Count is full, 3-2. 2 out in the inning, runner at second. Here's the pitch. Smash. Third baseman knocks it off his glove. We've got a close play at third. It's going to be safe. Give credit to the shortstop on that. Rojek got the ball off the deflection, followed the runner to third, and almost made the tag.
Now batting number 7.
I will say, you're going to see this very quickly, Chris, but the defense around here, it's really been impressive. Just a lot of web gems, and it's been really fun to watch.
Yeah, we're seeing that so far already in this game. Now runners at the corners with 2 out. Runner goes, no throw. He'll be safe. Strike 1. So Hitty at third. Fogarty now at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now the count. Base hit for Valpo. Could score 2 runs here. Let's see if they can get him home. Popped up. It's going to go back out of play over our heads. Count will remain 0-2. Thank you guys for joining us from wherever you may be. Feel free to, you can mention that in the comments if you want. It's always nice to find out where people are viewing from. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on. Here we go. Fisted down to third, picked up, thrown across the diamond in time for the 3rd out. Fuller is retired, 5-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. At the end of 1 complete, no score. We're back after this on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Region Sports Network coverage of the Cal Ripken 11U World Series from Jerry Ross Park is underway. Day 3 of the tournament. We'll be out here until Saturday when the championship games happen. I want to thank everybody associated with Crown Point Cal Ripken for having us out here and all that they do. It's a tremendous event. And I'm not sure everybody can handle it, but they do a fantastic job here. Lots of experience. Of course, we were here a couple of years ago when they did the, what do we have, the 10U World Series?
10U back-to-back years, 23,
yep,
24.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's...
Now batting.
And we're playing on these fields today because the work that was really done overnight. And during, again, there was a lot of rain that kind of came in a short amount of time, especially on Majors Field. And it's okay. Let's get the crew together. Let's get to scrubbing the water off, cleaning off the fields, and get ready to go.
Yeah, Adam Whitehouse and his team. Adam's the tournament director, and all the volunteers and the people here really do an incredible job. All right, bottom of the second. We've got Martinez leading things off. Martinez is the first baseman, tall right-handed hitter. Swung on and missed. The defensive alignment for Valparaiso looks like this. Rodriguez, Langbeam, and Hitty in the outfields, left, center, and right. Radesevich, Rojek, Godich, and Lights of the infield third to first with Fuller and Fogarty making up the battery. Popped up. Looks like he must have hit the roof. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think we got action going now on Major as the back-to-back primetime games. 2 of the Crown Point teams play at 5. It's 7 o'clock tonight. I think right now it's Crown Point Red versus a team that's impressed a lot, Visalia. They're coming from California. And Crown Point White finishes off against Exeter at 7:15.
Line smash down the left field line, foul. 3 local teams here in the tournament, 2 from Crown Point, and of course Valparaiso, who's playing here. You see that sign out there in left, Cal Ripken, 2013 12U World Series champions. Great history with this league. Ground ball foul.
And the 10-year-olds, Chris, I believe they're currently out in Virginia playing in the World Series.
I did see that on Facebook. They're having quite a bit of success themselves.
Just getting there, of course, is always fun. Getting in the dance.
Check swing or a half swing. Pitcher has it. Throws to first in time. Calderon is retired.
Now batting number 12, Dylan Calderon.
Good thing you're with me, Tony. We got Calderon hitting? All right, Calderon.
Well, not just the 10U. They're not the only ones in action as well, or the 11U for that matter. 12U's in Missouri. So
are they really?
Yep.
They're all playing.
So scoreboard watching all across the board here in Crown Point.
No kidding. Calderon, the pitcher, Dylan Calderon, left-handed hitter. He takes down low for ball 1. Fuller looks into Fogarty. Here's the pitch. Line smash to second base. Caught. That's Ramos. Well, check that. That is Godich on the play right there. Another good defensive gem, and that'll bring up Rodriguez.
Now batting number 23, Sebastian Rodriguez.
Sebastian Rodriguez. One of 2 Rodriguezes here for Puerto Rico. One of 3 in the game. There's a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Just a bit outside on that one to even it up at 1-1. No score. Top of the second inning. Fly ball, pop-up actually, first base side, first baseman, that's Lights, he has it, makes the catch, a 1-2-3 inning. And we will go to the bottom of the second, no score here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to move to the bottom half of the second inning. Valpo coming to bat. I'm going to get you the weather update. I'm a little late on that, but we'll get that going as soon as I can figure out how to work this phone.
Technology's
There
tough.
you go. Google can be a tricky thing.
There it is.
All right, let's take a look at the economy first pitch forecast. Here in Crown Point right now, it's listed as 84 degrees. It's extremely humid here. Feels like 95 is what they're saying. And Tony, is that what I'm looking at? They showing rain? It's not raining, so I think the weather got it wrong here. I think we're going to stay dry the rest of the night. So we want to thank Dave Rivera and the good people over at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling for sponsoring our first pitch forecast, even if we don't always get it in by the first pitch. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling for a job done right.
Now batting, number 99, John Goddich.
Goddich now the hitter. Jonathan Goddich. Popped up. Pitcher comes over and makes the catch on the run as he nears the third base line. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, number 6, Owen Langben.
Owen Langben is the hitter now. Calderon on the hill for Puerto Rico. Here's the pitch. That gets behind the hitter for ball one.
For Langben, I've seen this a couple times today. Obviously, of course, Valparaiso being from that area. Favorite pro athlete, Pete Crow Armstrong. Kind of the new wave, right? I mean,
is there anybody playing better right now in Major League Baseball?
That's a good question.
Than PCA.
I got a lot of everybody shaking their head no in this press box. Which is the right answer? That's good.
Yeah, he's doing it all right now.
That's it. You know, I thought about bringing that up earlier when we mentioned both Javier Baez and Pete Crow Armstrong, and it's only bottom second. And of course, they're going to be tied together forever.
Yeah, that's right. They are, aren't they? That was the trade, right? Yep.
The robbery. Maybe.
The only guy the Cubs got out of all those players they let go, right? The rest left in free agency, I believe. Here's the pitch. Outside corner at the knees for a strike. 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2. Chopped at into left. And that ball is caught by the left fielder, Rodriguez. Yep, that is Rodriguez.
Tim Lights.
That'll bring up Lights. Tim Lights. Tim's the first baseman for Valparaiso.
So here we go. Got another Babe Ruth mention for a historical person to learn how to become such a great baseball player. That's what
Here's
Mr.
the
Light
pitch.
said.
Wait, run that by me again, Mike.
So historical person, right? Timothy Lights, Babe Ruth is who we'd like to meet.
No kidding.
To learn how to become a great baseball player.
Wow, I'd like to know who's connecting these young kids to all the greats of the past.
Those are the real heroes.
Yeah. Pitch outside. Well, I mean, I know a lot of kids who would think those guys are ancient and wouldn't want to hear about them, but to hear kids that actually can appreciate the accomplishments of players long before their time. Two balls, no strikes. Kicking the pitch. Inside, gets a piece of the umpire as it goes back to the screen. 3 balls, no strikes. Brian Fuller is the head coach. I don't know. What's wrong with the word manager when they're wearing a uniform? Can't we call him the manager?
Sure.
He's assisted by Brandon Godich, Brian Lachek, and Joaquin Rodriguez. There's a pitch, ball 4. Base runner now for Valparaiso.
Now batting number 31, Luke Rojas.
So what we need to find out on this Joaquin Rodriguez is whether or not he's the same one that was a running back for the 2004 Andrean 59er football state champions. The team that was led by Tommy Finn at quarterback. Chris Skinner, the head coach at Andrean, is a member of that team. Throw over to first, runner back. Here's the pitch. Fastball, outside corner for a strike. Runner goes. Throw down, won't be in time. Lights is at second.
Well, the world works in funny ways because I just got word from tournament director Adam Whitehouse that one of the volunteers of this very tournament yesterday at Majors Field was one Tommy Finn.
Is that a fact? No kidding. Was Tommy a Crown Point boy? He was, wasn't he? That's right, yep. Still the best high school football player I've ever had the privilege of covering. Ground ball. Pitcher with a nice stab, throws over to first. Beautiful play, great defense. Kojak is retired, 1-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. We'll go to the third. No score on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
And we are back here at Jerry Ross Park. Third inning about to take place between Valparaiso and Puerto Rico. A lot of good defense in this ball game, Mike. You were absolutely spot on with your comment earlier that they're flashing a lot of leather.
And a lot of, if we were to count for 3 games and some change now, and Tony could probably attest to this too, but there's probably been over 10 1-3 putouts today.
Yep, I've got a bunch in the book. I was noticing that as I wrote it down. There's a bunt, a good bunt right in front of the plate. Nice play by the pitcher, but it's not going to be in time. Rodriguez with a leadoff bunt single for Puerto Rico.
That was close to another. But playing small ball, some speed down the line. And again, most times, you're one of your better athletes. If they could pitch, They're going to get him out there to make a play.
Ramos is the hitter now. Josniel. Am I saying that right, Miles? Josniel. Thank you. Josniel Ramos, right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Fuller. Another bunt and another good one. And I think we might have the same result. No, out this time. Wow. Great play by the pitcher to get over there quick. So we have the base runner goes from first to third on that. How about that? Great bunt by Ramos, but an even better play by Fuller. So we put another 1-3 in the book. So that's going to be, that's a sacrifice bunt, I guess, now, right? Well, he was betting. I don't know. How do you score that? Sack bunt all the way? Even though he was bunting for a base hit, we'll give him credit for a sacrifice. You get a runner from first to third, that's the least we could do, right? Castillo, the hitter now. Milton Castillo. Fly ball, pretty well hit into center. All the way to the wall. We're going to have a run come around to score. The play will be at second. No play as the ball gets away. It's an RBI double for Castillo as Rodriguez comes around to score.
Just a good piece of hitting. It almost left the yard. We've seen a couple balls hit the wall thus far. That one was real close to the parking lot.
Yeah, that. Sebastian Ocasio now the hitter. Yeah, Mike, that was that ball just kept carrying. I didn't think originally it was hit that far.
Yeah, very optimal conditions today. Right, it's hot. The ball's going to fly. And we've seen a couple nearly leave this yard.
One out in the inning, runner at second, one run already in. Ocasio tries a bunt. You're not going to see a whole lot of, I don't at least, Mike, I don't see a whole lot of bunting when I watch youth baseball, but a lot here today, and they seem to know how to do it.
Yeah, it's a generational kind of thing, right?
But give Valpo credit for being able to field it.
Sure. Puts the defense always in a tough position.
Yes, it does.
It makes you kind of think, or hey, could we try and get that leader runner? And then it's one thing leads to another, and the ball gets away, and everyone's safe.
Here's the pitch. Another bunt right in front of the mound. It's going to be safe all around. 3 bunts this inning, 2 of them for base hits. Castillo moves up to third, and Ocasio with a single.
And that time again, I believe the catcher, the pitcher, and the third base all converged on the ball, and it just comes down to kind of proper communication. It's something that'll kind of come over time. But, again,
give Puerto Rico and their coaches a lot of credit. They're not having success bunting because they're getting lucky. This is obviously something they put a lot of time in practicing. And right here, it's paying dividends. 1 run in already, runners at the corner, and only 1 out. We see Flores showing he's going to bunt, but he's just waiting for the runner to get down to second, and that's Ocasio. He's there now, so runners at second and third. Flores is the leadoff hitter in the lineup. So a base hit here, and Puerto Rico could start to break this one open. Here's the pitch. Foul ball back to the screen.
Again, Puerto Rico really trying to kind of shake up the bottom half of the pool. Valparaiso still kind of a punching chance to get into that winner's bracket come Wednesday. While Puerto Rico, this is their last pool play game of the tournament.
Here comes the pitch. Fouled back to the screen again. Same pitch, same swing, same result. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, runners at second and third, and 1 run in. Valparaiso and Puerto Rico going at it here. In the Ironman bracket. Throw over to third by Fuller, runner back in time. Kicking the pitch. Swung on and missed. It gets away. Going to be a play down to first. Out there. Play at home. We haven't had a call yet, and I'll tell you why. I don't think he touched home plate. I never saw the runner touch home plate, and I got a pretty good view of it, but guess it's not going to matter.
Let's see, I'm looking at the monitor. We're going to get a replay here, Chris.
He's never signaled safe. I would think he's required. I've seen enough baseball.
Yeah. Now, it looks like the ball came loose, and he might have slid in. I think he hit it with the hand.
Yeah, the ball definitely came loose. No question about that. I just didn't see him tag home plate, but he probably did. Umpire's right on top of it. Maldonado now the hitter. So that was that catcher to first on that putout? 2-3. Runner at third now. 2-0 our score. Ground ball over to first. That'll be the third out of the inning. But not before Puerto Rico scores a couple of runs. They do it on a couple of hits, and there was one man left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Puerto Rico on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Does Calderon stay in the game and take Maldonado's position?
We're back here on the Region Sports Network. Yeah, Maldonado. We got a new pitcher in the game, Chris, yeah?
New pitcher. We got Angel Maldonado in for Calderon. We're trying to figure out who went to center. Rodriguez goes. Rodriguez to center. Number 7 goes to left. That will be Josniel Ramos. So Calderon's out? Calderon goes to short. So where does Flores go?
To second.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Yep. A lot of movement there.
That's it.
So we'll try to keep that right as we call the defense out.
Got some action on majors. Game just streaming on the Region Sports Network. Crown Point Red taking on Visalia. Bottom one, Visalia threatening and already has a run scored. Looks like that game's going to the top of the second. But 1-0 Visalia.
Yeah, a lot of exciting baseball here this week. If you're local and you're looking for something to do, come on by. A lot of good baseball here. All right, let's reset the Puerto Rico defense as best we can. Ramos, Rodriguez, and Ocasio are the outfielders, left, center, and right. Castillo, Calderon, Flores, and Martinez make up the infield third to first, with Angel Maldonado on the hill and Rodriguez behind the plate. So which Rodriguez do we have behind the plate? Sebastian Rodriguez. Thank you, Miles. All right, Valpo comes to bat, trailing by 2 runs as we go to the bottom of the third.
Batting number 11, Colin Lachek.
Lachek, the hitter. Colin Lachek. Lachek would be the pronunciation on that. Colin Lachek. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball one. Mike Dewan here with me. I'm Chris Ramirez. Tony Medrano on camera. Kyle Stowers is handling the production detail in this one here. Popped up. It's going to carry out into right field. A right fielder. Ocasio calls for it and makes the catch. One down.
Back to the top of the order for the Valpo Americans. Now batting leadoff, number 27, Calvin Pitt.
Paguero's moved to right? Okay, all right. Paguero. Ocasio out of the ball game? Oh, got it. Okay, yep.
Round and round they go.
Hitty the hitter. He takes a strike. We'll call him the batter. It's a little easier to say. Hitty the batter. Foul ball, right side.
Well, you can't tell the story about baseball without mentioning Puerto Rico and their rich history. Roberto Clemente, of course. Carlos Beltran. Pudge Rodriguez. And even the new wave. We talked about Javi Baez, Francisco Lindor.
Quite a list, but boy, it starts off with Roberto Clemente. You don't get much better than that. Swung on and missed for strike three.
Cub killer Yadier Molina, of course, as well. Jorge Posada, another great catcher. Really, really cool.
A lot of great baseball players from down on that island. I've heard it's a great place to vacation. I've never been down there, but I know some people that have, and they love it down there. Rodriguez, the hitter. Eli Rodriguez, right-handed hitter. No balls, one strike. Maldonado looks in, delivers, outside for a ball, 2-1. Ground ball smashed to short, picked up, throws over to first in time. Rodriguez is retired, 6-3 on the putout, no runs, no hits, no errors. We'll go to the fourth, 2-0 Puerto Rico on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack & Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack & Van Til.
All right, we move now to the top of the fourth inning. Puerto Rico with a 2-run lead over Valpo, and they will try to pad that lead now.
Got to mention, it's getting late, Chris, almost dinner time. Got to give a big shout-out to our 2 food sponsors. Of course, Public Bar and Rec treated us very well, has treated us very well around lunchtime. And, again, if you're in the area looking for a good place to grab a bite, relax, head down to Station 21. They've been treating us well for dinner. Just a great environment.
Absolutely, yep. Try that Bulldog Burger.
I'll put it on the menu for you already. Put it on the list.
There you go. Make mine a double smash today with bacon. I'm going all out.
Go big or go home, they say.
Yep. No balls, 1 strike. Maldonado, the hitter, to lead things off. Do I have that right, Miles? I got the right guy? Peguero's hitting? How do I get that wrong every time? Peguero, the hitter.
That's what Miles is for.
That's why they set me next to him. Ground ball up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop. Gets up, throws to first. Great stretch over there to make the out. Rojek at short, over to Lights at first. 6-3 on the putout. Another defensive gem here today.
Now batting, the number 16, Zabdiel Martinez.
Martinez, the hitter. Zabdiel Martinez. Tall right-handed hitter. Plays first base for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico coached by Anthony Ramos, head coach or manager. Carlos Sanchez and Raul Flores, the system. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off. That got a piece of, looks either the home plate umpire or the catcher. Maybe the home plate umpire? No, maybe the catcher. Catcher signals he's okay. Home plate umpire buys him a couple of seconds. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball smash through the hole at short. Martinez with a base hit.
Now batting number 12, Dylan Calderon.
Dylan Calderon now is the hitter. Number 5 hitter in the lineup for Puerto Rico. There's a pitch. Misses for ball 1. Throw down to second. Not in time. Martinez with a stolen base. He's now in scoring position. An RBI opportunity now for Calderon. Puerto Rico looking to pad their 2-run lead here. That's up high for a ball. There's a pitch inside for a ball. Fogarty doing his best to frame it there for his pitcher. Calderon shows bunt. Pulls it back. It's the inside pitch for ball 4. And Martinez goes down to third on that with no throw. So 2 stolen bases now for Martinez.
Now batting number 23, Sebastian Rodriguez.
Sebastian Rodriguez is now the hitter. Only 1 out in the inning. Runners at the corners, middle of the lineup. Throw over to third. The runner is back, and meanwhile, the runner at first, Calderon, just jogs on down to second. Defensive indifference or a stolen base, Tony? Defensive indifference or a stolen base? How are you going to score it? Stolen base? All the way. No indifference? Throw over to third. It gets away. The runner, undecided, goes back. Big break there for Valparaiso. Third base coach and the runner get a little chuckle out of that. Oh, what a play! A line drive. Caught by the third baseman, then dropped. Now we've got a situation, a rundown at home. Oh, the throw gets away. So close there for Valpo. The third baseman made a great diving stop. But as he hit the ground, the ball came loose.
Great play right there. Now batting number 11, Khalil Rodriguez.
That could have been an ending double play. Instead, there's no out and a run scores. Martinez comes around to score. Calderon goes to third. Rodriguez is at first with a single. And this will bring up Khalil Rodriguez. Sebastian Rodriguez is down at first. Line drive down the right field line, slices, foul.
That was close.
Woo! That likely scores, but well, that does score both runs if it lands fair. Rodriguez is at second. Calderon at third, so a hit will likely score 2 on this. Fuller goes to third, runner back. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Kicking the pitch. Chopper on the infield. Third baseman has it. Throws over to first in time for the out. Throw to third. It's going to be a double play. And Valparaiso gets out of the inning with just 1 run crossing the plate. So let's see. We'll score that 6-3 on the initial out, and then 5-3.
Yep, 5-3. Got the replay here. The 3, and then they throw it back across the diamond.
Is it 3-5 both ways?
I think it's the 6.
6?
Yep.
All right. Either way, 1 run in the inning, or 2 runs in the inning. That's all they get. My bad. But it could have been a whole lot worse. 4-0 our score as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Puerto Rico leads it. We're back with more on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
All right, we're back here at Jerry Ross Park. Chris Ramirez, Mike Dewan, Kyle Stowers, and Tony Medrano with you. 4-0 our score. Puerto Rico leads Valpo. Mike Dewan, you're not kidding. We are seeing a lot of great defense out here.
Oh, yeah. No, get used to
Even
it.
on plays that aren't outs,
get used to
we're seeing
it.
great defense.
Yeah, it's just technically sound. It feels like kind of a trend, right, with the previous tournaments we've done here. It's just a different age. Where now the 11-year-olds are kind of making more of those 11-year-old plays and even kind of exceeding that. But these teams are the best in the world. And they're technically sound. They know when to cover. Again, like on that play that we just saw, right? That was a 5-3-6 double play. You don't see that often, the shortstop heads-up play. But, yeah, these are the best in the world. And, again, they're showing it. They're going to be showing it all 58-game tournament long.
Yeah, and anybody who thinks these young kids are just taking hitting lessons, boy, we got to see this here. We're getting some great defense. They're really flashing the leather. And that doesn't happen by accident. That's something you do in practice. Where are we going? Ocasio goes into pitch. Catch.
Okay. Johnny Radosevich.
After the game, we'll name our award winners. That includes the Crowell Insurance Lantern Man Superhero, as well as the Ironworkers Local 395 Proud to Be Union Play of the Game, and the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player. That's for the guy doing all the unsung hero stuff. There's always one or two of those to choose from in every game. Check swing inside. Nope. No swing at all, says the third base umpire. This is Radasevich, the hitter. That's inside for a ball. These young catchers know how to frame, though. You notice that, Tony? Yeah, they're all moving that glove back over the plate.
That's right. No ABS down here, so could lie a little bit to umpires.
That's true. Yeah, you might get away with it. Ground ball. Second baseman. Under his glove. It's going to go into right. So Radasevich will reach base safely.
Now batting number 88, Daniel Fogarty.
Fogarty now the hitter. Dan Fogarty or Daniel Fogarty. Or maybe it's just Danny Fogarty. We'll cover them all. Throw to first, runner back. Valpo with a 4-run deficit they need to make up. In these games, they get late quick.
Sure.
Really isn't much of a middle part of the game in these 6-inning contests. It goes from early to late real quick. So Valpo needs to get moving if they want to catch up in this one. Pitcher looks at first. Good lead. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. It's going to be safe at second. Radasevich gets a stolen base. And now Fogarty with an opportunity to drive a run home. If you're Valpo, you can't let too many more of these opportunities go by. Again, this is not a 9-inning game. It's not even a 7-inning game. It's a 6-inning contest. And right now we're in the bottom of the fourth, and Valpo trails by 4. So that runner at second is crucial. Here's the pitch. Outside and high. Fogarty at the plate, Fuller on deck. He'll be followed by Godich. Ocasio now behind the plate. He takes the pitch. Swung on, fouled. Ramos, Rodriguez, and Peguero, the outfielders, third to first. Castillo, Calderon, Flores, and Martinez, the infielders, third to first. With Maldonado on the hill and Ocasio behind the plate. I believe that's Angel Maldonado out there.
Things conclude on this field after this. East Lake takes on Mineral Area. First pitch scheduled for approximately 7 o'clock Central Time.
And we're right on schedule for that. This game moving along pretty quick. Maldonado looks in, gets his sign from Ocasio. He steps off. He's going to look in again. Fogarty digs in. Throw to second, runner back. Time is called. Ocasio needs to fix his equipment. Shin guards come unstrapped. Here's the pitch. Woo, nice pitch. A lot of movement on that ball, and it completely fooled Fogarty for strike 3. It fooled me. Ball had a lot of movement on it. Parker Fuller now, the pitcher. Looking to help his own cause if he can with a base hit. 1 out in the inning, runner at second. Valparaiso trails by 4. Pitch on the outside corner for a strike.
One listing an interest, Parker Fuller, bike riding and swimming.
Bike riding. I'll go bike riding with him.
There it is. Also likes football and basketball.
My kind of kid. Say what kind of bike he's got, Mike?
No e-bike. There was an e-bike mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
So I know your ears probably perked up hearing that.
Well, maybe he's into motocross. We could do that, too.
That's it.
Do a Riding the Regent segment with him.
Oh, man.
Pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2.
Got a scoreboard update from Majors. Crown Point Red ties it up at the top of the third, 1-1 against that team from California, Visalia. Team that's been dominating the group play thus far.
Here's the pitch outside. Visalia. Where in California is that, Mike? Do you know?
Let me do the Google machine thing.
It sounds like a California town, Visalia. California? Sounds like California. Visalia. Sounds like it's on the beach, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
There's a pitch outside. Throw down to second. Runner back in. Both catchers and both pitchers, for that matter, very aggressive at throwing to their bases to try to get those runners, or at least keep them as close to the base as they can.
Yeah, kind of halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles.
Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. So about 4 hours from each, huh?
Yeah, but they opened things up on this field on Saturday, and I think they started off with 2 home runs in the first inning. And yeah, they're real solid team with Crown Point evening up. They're going to the bottom of the third over there on Majors.
Pitch, line drive, base hit. That's going to roll to the warning track. 1 run's going to score for Valpo. It's a RBI single. It's an RBI single then for Fuller. And Valpo cracks the scoreboard.
Now batting number 99, John Sonic.
Just a good piece of hitting. Yeah, you see this a lot too. Sometimes hitting to the wall, but it's tough to kind of leg out a double. Run some long singles.
The hitter, he smacks one into right field. So that's going to be a single. We're going to have a play at third now. It's going to be close. Safe, says the third base umpire. A bang play down there. Fuller is safe. The trailing runner. Godich takes second on that. Back-to-back singles. So what happened on that one was Fuller broke from first to second, and the second baseman went with him. Godich hit it right there where the second baseman had been positioned. Now we're having a discussion about that call at third. I think the discussion is quite simply, it looked, I'm sure, like the ball beat the runner.
Now batting number 6, Owen Langdon.
But according to the ump at third, the tag was not made in time, so Valpo has runners now at second and third with only 1 out. Langben the hitter. And Coach Ramos is going to come out of the dugout and have a word with his team. For one thing, I think just to calm them down after all of that, you know. So Valpo with an opportunity now. We've got, when you look at Valpo's situation, the potential tying run now is at the plate. I don't have Langbean's stats, and he doesn't look like a home run hitter, but you never know. Either way, if he gets on, that would, at the very least, put the tying run on base. Again, only 1 out here in the inning, so Valpo needs to chip away at that lead. All right, here we go. Maldonado on the hill, looks in, has his sign from the catcher Ocasio. A bunt up the first base line, foul. No balls, one strike. Runners at second and third for Valpo. Here's the pitch. Another attempted bunt. That goes foul now, 0-2. I don't think we're going to see another bunt attempt here. Tough to get that bat around on those fast pitches. He's throwing a real fast pitch to home plate, and it's hard to get that bat around. Langman in the hole. Casio steps up, sets up outside. Time is called. Lights is on deck. He'll be followed by Rojek. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. Casio tried to frame that one. He brought it down into the strike zone. But the ump had no part of it. So now 1-2 the count. Popped it up. Short right field. Right fielder comes on and makes the catch. Throw comes home. The runner goes back. Fuller broke in from third, but decided not to go all the way. The throw from right field, Peguero, was a little bit wide.
Now batting number 17, Tim Lights.
Lights is now the hitter. Langbin retired on the fly ball to right. Still two runners on, second and third. A base hit could score both of them. Ground ball to third. Third baseman has it. Double clutches. Throws to first. That's not going to be in time. That double clutch cost them. Lights is safe and a run scores. The other runner moves up to third.
We're going to get a replay of this one, Chris.
You can see the third baseman there had a little trouble getting it out of his glove.
Yep. Kind of double clutches.
Yep.
Yeah, he beat him.
And that's what allowed the runner to make it safely at first.
Runner beat him down there, yep. Way to bust it down the line.
4-2 now. Tying runs on base. Go ahead run at the plate. And that's an inside pitch. I thought it hit him, but no. Rojek did not get hit on that. It's a ball. This game has got interesting all of a sudden.
Didn't it all really start with that dribbler to second? Have a tough play, and then when it rains, it pours.
Here's the pitch. Popped it up on the infield. The shortstop has it. He'll make the catch to end the inning, but not before Valpo puts a couple of runs on. They do it on 2 base hits. There was also 2 men left. Our score 4-2. We'll go to the 5th. Puerto Rico leads it here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697 Powering futures, powering the region.
Welcome back here to Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana. We got a good ball game on our hands here. 4-2, Puerto Rico leads it. They're coming to bat in the fifth.
Got it, thanks.
Valparaiso left the tying runs on base in the bottom half of the fourth.
Got it.
All right, I've got Ramos leading off here. Is that what you got, Miles? It will be Ramos, number 7. He'll be followed by Castillo and Ocasio as Puerto Rico looks to pad their lead or at least get back to a 4-run lead. Valpo with a golden opportunity to tie it, but weren't able to.
About our new pitcher, Luke Rojak, his favorite musical artist, Biggie Smalls. Not the first time we've heard that today.
You'll have to fill me in on that one, Mikey.
Notorious B.I.G.? No,
okay.
nothing from...
I've heard that one,
Biggie.
Notorious Big. Okay, I don't know what he sings, but you a fan?
Yeah, he's all right.
He's
The
all
late great.
What would I know a song? Oh, he's no longer with us?
Nope. That's for another story.
Oh,
yeah, Big Papa,
okay.
there you go.
Yeah, all right. Maybe I do know one of his songs. All right, we're just about to get set here. There's the first pitch, right back to Rojak. 1 pitch, 1 out, another 1-3 put out. We've seen a lot of those today.
Mark it down. That one a little bit easier. What a nice play by the Biggie Smalls lover.
Ramos,
Big Papa.
Yep, Ramos with 2 1-3 putouts. Castillo, the hitter. Milton Castillo gives the catcher and the home plate umpire a fist bump. There's a pitch down low. Hey, one thing I saw that I liked, Mike, I hadn't seen before. One of the kids hit a home run I was watching, and all the infielders gave him a high five as he went around there. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, I didn't think it was cool until it got to like shortstop. At first and second, I was still trying to figure out why they were doing it. But at third, once it got to shortstop and third base, I thought, well, that's actually pretty cool. That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah, there's been a lot of home runs so far this weekend. Getting the word at the skills competition that they had the home run derby, had it well before. Well, the opening ceremony was well over 700 homers hit between all the teams. Yeah, I know.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
700 home runs.
You might have to move the fence in a little bit, but hey, a home run's a home run, especially in a skills competition.
No doubt. Wow, that's fantastic.
Coach pitch, I believe, so another rule change, but
there's a pitch over to Castillo.
So a lot of high fives to be given out that night, I bet.
Yeah, how much fun was that for the hitters,
I bet. From what I gather, I think it was kind of more home run derby rules, the old/new ones where it's 3 minutes and
as many as you can hit.
Swing away.
Yeah, this year they switched it to what, a certain number of pitches or swings? You get swings?
I believe so.
Swings,
you
yeah.
kind of admire the home run a little bit more. Swings really mean something.
Yep. Full count. Here comes the 3-2. Down low and outside for ball 4. Castillo is on, and Puerto Rico has a base runner with 1 out. Now Ocasio comes to the plate. Ocasio.
Now batting number 10, Sebastian Ocasio.
Sebastian Ocasio. Right-handed hitter. Facing Rojak, who came in to relieve Fuller. Rodriguez, Langbin, and Hitty are the outfielders. Left, center, and right for Valpo. How you pronouncing that, Miles? Radosevich, thank you, young man. Radosevich at third. Who's our shortstop? Is that Fuller now? It is Fuller. He's at shortstop. Godich at second and Lights at first. Rojek the hitter with Fogarty behind the plate. Throw to first, runner back. Fifth of sixth innings here, at least in regulation. We've seen extra innings already out here this week.
Yeah, last night.
Yep.
In the case it does go there, it goes to the MLB rules. So man on second base, ghost runner.
There's a pitch, ball 4. Nicasio is on. So runners at first and second, a couple of walks. And that's going to bring out Brian Fuller, the manager. Martinez is coming up. So batting in place of Flores. Okay, Martinez. How do they do that? Oh, we got a different Martinez. This is Kerwin Martinez. Kerwin Martinez will come into the ball game.
New batter, Kerwin Martinez in for Saul Flores.
Miles,
Now batting number 6, Kerwin Martinez.
you're hired, young man. Whenever you want to come on board, you just slide one seat over.
That
okay?
was quick. I'm telling you, hey, there's a lot of future talent here, Chris.
No
You'd be
question
licking your
about
chops.
it. Yep.
The
I'm here to recruit.
The PA positions especially.
Here's the pitch. Over for a strike.
A lot of talent in the Hub City.
No doubt about it.
Both on and off the diamond.
That's a fact. So this is Kerwin Martinez. He's pinch hitting for Flores. As Puerto Rico looks to pad their lead with only one out. Hot smash up the middle. What a play by the shortstop. Flips to second in time. Throw to first, not in time. And unfortunately for Valpo, it gets away. And that will allow Castillo to come around and score. So it's 5-2, but a great play by the shortstop. Fuller on that. Wow.
You got the replay here. You said it. Hot shot right up the middle. Way to just keep it in the infield and record and out. And then a tough transfer by the second baseman. Kind of had the runner not really slide into him, but just made things a little bit awkward. And that would have allowed Puerto Rico to get on the board again.
Yep. Frustrating for the defense. You make a great play and just not able to quite finish it. But, boy, we have seen some great leather here. They are really flashing it. Gold glove style defense. We should have brought our gold gloves, Mike. We could have given a few out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, it's not too late. Maybe we can still do that this week. Here's the pitch, up high for a ball. 5-2. For Valpo, that's really frustrating because there's 2 out in the inning. If you don't make that play, maybe you get out of the inning without that run scoring. So definitely frustrating for him.
Hoping to just move forward and get this next out.
Yep.
Don't want to have it snowball. Puerto Rico, got to say again, for playing a second game today, that's not easy, especially in this weather. Very, very impressive thus far.
Yeah, they've looked good here in this one. And they lead 5-2. Fastball. Misses. Throw down to first. Almost in time, but the runner does get back in.
And they hung in there, Puerto Rico did with South Lexington earlier today. That was, again, one of the openers on Major. South Lexington, a very tough ball club. I think they've been here all the past 3 years we've been here. They're always a staple coming down from Kentucky, of course. But they're bouncing back, Puerto Rico is, and they're playing well.
There's a pitch at the knees for a strike, 3-1.
Guess the question is, what do you do in kind of, from game 1 to game 2? Downtime in between, get out of the sun?
I would think go somewhere and cool off. There's ball 4.
back to the hotel, or? It's a good question.
That'll be a walk. Now bringing up number 27, Adrian Pagero.
Third walk of the inning now. So Puerto Rico doing all of this without the benefit of a base hit in this inning. Runners at first and second, 1 run already in. There's a pitch at the knees for a strike to Pagero. Kicking the pitch over his head. Hitter has to jump out of the way on that. Ooh. That hit the bat, not the helmet, unfortunate. Well, you don't want a kid to get hit in the helmet, but if he does, he's on first base right now. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Just tough luck.
Although, yeah, the pitch wasn't that fast. It would have bounced off the top of the helmet. I think he'd have been okay. I think he'd rather be standing at first base right now, to be honest with you. But the case is he's in a 1-ball, 2-strike count now. 2 runners on, 2 out in the inning, 1 run in. Woo! He gets a hold of one, but it's going to go foul. He ripped it way over the left field fence, but foul. He got around on that early, a high fastball.
That just sounded like a nuke right off the bat. Yeah, that's a big league rip. Crowd might caught that one real well.
Yep. The only question is, had it gone on the fair side of the foul pole, would it have been high enough?
Yeah, it's the green monster out there.
It is.
It's tough.
Yep. Kicking the 1-2. He does it again. Pretty well hit. Way back off the wall. That's going to score a run. Here's the throw to third. Safe at third on a very close play. Pagero with a long RBI single.
Let's get a replay of that. That ball exploded off the bat. Looked good off the rip. Just hit right around the 12U Cal Ripken script. That was awfully close.
Yeah, that was a foot or two lower than the yellow line that would have made it a homer.
But an absolute smash. And no bigger time than right now.
Ocasio comes in to score. Pagero's going to take second. 6-2 now. Puerto Rico opens it up and returns to a 4-run lead. That pitch back to the wall, but it bounces back so the runners can't advance.
No. I was going to say, this is, Mineral has another game. Yeah, just remember 24.
Martinez, the first baseman. Big rip, and he fouls it back to the screen. Two balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. Up high for 3-1. Runners at second and third, 2 out in the inning. Here comes the 3-1. Down low for a ball. The bases are loaded.
That'll be a walk. Bases loaded for Dylan Calderon.
And now Calderon will step up to the plate. 3 walks in the inning for Puerto Rico. And there's going to be a pitching change. We'll see who's coming in now. Looks like number 15. That would be Eli Rodriguez.
Want to step aside, Chris?
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here and come back with more. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck-pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
All right, we are back live here at Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana. Chris Ramirez and Mike Dewan with you. Kyle Stowers and Tony Medrano handling camera and production details in this one for you. 6-2 is our score. Puerto Rico leads it. They've scored 2 runs in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth.
Number 12, Dylan Calderon.
The fifth inning, however, is not over yet. They're looking to add to that total with runners at first and second. There's a pitch over for strike one to Calderon. One ball, one strike. Eli Rodriguez in to pitch for Valpo. Outside, 2-1. Ground ball smash up the middle. It gets through. One run's going to score. They'll hold the other runner up at third. The bases are loaded.
For Dylan Calderon, and it will stay bases loaded. New score 7-2.
What a rally thus far from Puerto Rico. Again, these past 3 innings. 2 runs in the third, 2 runs in the fourth, and now a 3 spot here in the fifth.
Yep, they're piling it on here.
Which started out kind of as a pitcher's battle. Some good defense.
Got Rodriguez versus Rodriguez here. That actually could happen 2 at-bats in a row. Strike one, says the home plate umpire. Valparaiso with their work cut out for them. Down 5 with only 2 more innings here. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder is there, Langman, and he makes the catch to end the inning, but not before 3 runs come across the plate. There were 2 base hits, 3, maybe 4 walks in the inning. In any case, it's 7-2. Puerto Rico leads it. Valpo coming to bat right after this on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Your future starts
here.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back, everybody, to Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana. Puerto Rico and Valpo going at it here in the Ironman bracket. 7-2, Puerto Rico leads it. All 7 runs in the last 3 at-bats for Puerto Rico. 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 3 in the fifth. Keep in mind, this is just a 6-inning contest. So we are late in the ball game here. Now that said, Valparaiso has Lechek coming up, the number 9 hitter, and then they go to the top of the order with Hitty and Rodriguez. Valpo needs base runners. Uh-oh, what happened? We got lightning? We're going to have a lightning time. Just when things were zipping along, we're going to go to break here. Boy, I intentionally said the weather. I did not say the weather had been holding off. I didn't want to jinx it, but here it is. So I believe it's going to be a 30-minute wait mandatory. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, how do we want to handle this, Mike?
I think we'll step aside for the time being, probably give some updates as we can. And if thing gets prolonged, then we'll decide kind of from there. But
okay.
I think we'll probably wait around and.
All right, we are gonna. Yep, we're gonna take a break here. Hold on.
This pass. Thank you.
No rain, really. No, no dark clouds overhead, but we have lightning, and that's an automatic stoppage of play for 30 minutes, and that'll happen with each lightning strike. Correct? It'll be reset.
I believe so. Yeah, it's about a 10-mile radius.
Okay, and within a 10-mile radius. So hopefully there won't be any more lightning for a while. But in the meantime, everybody, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more once this is all over. We might even chime in a couple of times. But for now, we're going to hit pause, and we'll be back after this on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack & Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack & Van Til.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Mike DeWan back here with the Region Sports Network, checking on in from A Field at Jerry Ross Park. So we are still in a temporary weather delay. By the looks of it, again, we're still kind of playing the sounds of the siren. But after something passes, we're going to try and get the rest of this game in, and I believe even the game that come after on both A and major fields. So stay tuned, but a positive update and a little storm here briefly. Then we're going to try and get the teams back out on the field and get ready to rock and roll. And thank you all for tuning in. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck-pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
All right, Mike DeWan checking back in with the Region Sports Network. Just got a recent update. We're going to try and get play back up and running in roughly around 20 minutes on both fields. So, again, it'll kick right back off. I believe that's going to be at the bottom of the fifth inning. I believe we're in. Bottom five, yes. Another game is top of fifth as well. So, again, stay tuned. We're going to keep it all on this stream on both YouTube and Facebook. Again, action will resume in roughly 20 minutes. The ballpark is now open here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack and Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack & Van Til.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
Here!
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
think they're in. Are here. Mike DeWan back here on the Region Sports Network. We're getting ready to rock and roll. The umpires are back on the field, and we are going to resume play. We are in the bottom of the fifth. The score still stands 7-2 in favor of Puerto Rico. After a little bit of a delay, we are back in action. Mike DeWan here, Kyle Stowers still producing in the house. We now welcome in Caleb Bernard as our camera guy. Appreciate the whole Region Sports Network team and everybody really just communicating together. It's weather-filled week, and, of course, games are going to be always impacted by weather. But a good team on hand all aboard, not only with us, but with the Crown Point Cal Ripken, the umpires, the players, everybody communicative and understanding. So, again, to fill you in, Puerto Rico, just a little bit of small ball situational hitting all across the board. And they found their way into a 7-2 lead. Again, here, heading into the bottom of the fifth. For those wondering about the Crown Point Red Visalia game as well, that game will also resume roughly around 8:15 Central Time. The score of that one in the top of the fifth, Crown Point Red 1, Visalia 3. And then I believe after these two games, it's going to be, from what tournament director Adam Whitehouse said, one of the quickest turnarounds you could ask for heading into the game for the nightcap. So be on the lookout for that respective stream. We're going to try and push that back as much as possible and get that up as soon as we can. But Puerto Rico now takes the field. Umpires converge on the third baseline. And we're about ready for showtime. We're going to take one more quick break if we could. And after that, we'll be back with more baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Your future starts
here.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Back here on the Region Sports Network. After a little bit of a delay, let's see, it's roughly 8:05 Central Time. I believe it was roughly around 6:45 when we initially had the first delay. So more than an hour has passed. But we are back and ready to go. Leading off for Valparaiso will be number 11, Colin Lachek. Then the order should flip over to number 27, Calvin Hitty.
Leading off after the rain delay for Valpo, number 11, Colin Lachek.
So back in action after about north of an hour delay. First pitch in there for a called strike. Can we thank you all for joining us and still tuning in after the hour rain delay. Facebook is a different stream if you're tuning in. Thank you. YouTube is still the continuous stream from earlier. The 0-1's outside, tried to frame by the catcher, but could not. Now a 1-1. That one cut on and missed, foul tip. That's going to be strike 2. Still awfully humid. That hasn't changed. Obviously the mixture of the weather in the air. And, of course, it being August. What do you expect? The 2-2. Hit high in the air. Will it stay in play? It will not. So we'll do the 2-2 again. Still on the bump for Puerto Rico, number 15, Angel Maldonado, who I don't know if it's harder for anybody on the diamond than the pitcher to lock back in and just get back in the groove of what once was an hour ago. Now the 2-2. In there for called strike 3. Clips the inside corner. Nasty stuff from Maldonado.
Now batting for Valpo. At the top of the order, number 27, Calvin Hitty.
So the lineup turns over now for the Valparaiso Americans as Calvin Hitty digs in. 1 out in the inning, time called. Looks and fires in there for a called strike. I must say Maldonado's stuff looks pretty good right now. That time bounces in the dirt. Maldonado taps his chest. Says that one's on me. One down, 38 pitches for Maldonado, who seems to already be back in the groove with a 7-2 lead. This one's cut to the first baseman with the diving catch, and they rule it an out. Was a little awkward, but he came out with it on the fly for out number 2.
What a play by the first baseman. Coming up after that, we have number 15, Eli Rodriguez.
Zabdiel Martinez there at first with the diving snag. Now 2 down here quickly for Valparaiso. Pitch is in there for a called strike. In steps Elijah Rodriguez for Valparaiso. That one grounded to third. Bobble is going to be a tough play at first. Ball's bobbled at first as well. Bang, bang play. Just popped out of the first baseman's glove. And Valparaiso has a base runner.
Coming up after that, number 29, Johnny Radovich.
That ball gets away. Runner will advance down the second. As in comes the 3-hitter, Johnny Radosavich. And they'll call a balk. Home plate umpire noticed it right away as now the runner will take third. So now a runner definitely in scoring position with the potential 2-out rally. As the count still 1-0. In there for a called strike. Action still trying to get underway on Major Field. Time listed potentially 8:19 Central Time. And Crown Point and Visalia. That game's in the top of the 5th. Now the 1-1. That's just low. Maldonado wanted that one. 2-1, two guys down. That one also outside, so Radosavich working the count here. 3-1, advantageous. Might get something to hit here. Time's called. Again, after the game, we'll do it pretty briefly, but we have 3 awards to hand out. The Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, and the Ironworkers Local 395 Proud to be Union Play of the Game. So Valparaiso down to their final 4 outs, a man on third, and a 3-1 count. Valparaiso again with the 0-2 record versus Puerto Rico's 0-3. A loss here would hurt their standings in the pool. That one fouled away off to the left. This is Puerto Rico's final pool play game of the tournament. Next up for them will most likely be the iron bracket. The payoff pitch. We'll do it again. Good job from Radosavich. Working hard. We'll do it again. The full count payoff. Roped out to second base, but right there for the liner. It's caught for out number 3. Just about got all of that one, but hit it right to the second baseman. We'll go to the top of the 6th. You're watching the 2026 Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Company's Insurance Professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
A hot shot to the second baseman. This may linger as one of the bigger outs of the ball game as we enter the game's potential final inning. As Puerto Rico leads 7-2 and hoping to add a little bit more to a 5-run lead. They've scored in every inning since the third, but we'll see how hot the bats stay after that hour-plus long weather delay. Again, we thank you all for tuning in with us on this Monday evening. Mike Dewan here, Kyle Stowers producing, and Caleb Bernard is our cameraman. Chris Amir is our executive producer. We'll help get this game up on the air. Rich Castillo is our operations manager.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, number 11, Khalil Rodriguez.
So now up for Puerto Rico is Khalil Rodriguez. And pitching for Valparaiso is Elijah Rodriguez. No, they are not related, as far as we know. First pitch, called, strike one. The 1-0 into the turf. Action has resumed on Majors Field. Top of the 5th. 3-1 reads the score for Visalia. Oh, here comes the 1-1 from Rodriguez. Outside. The 2-1. Inside, nearly hits Rodriguez, but jumps out of the way. The 3-1. Just in there for a strike. Now the full count pitch. Strike 3 called.
After that good battle, we have number 7 coming up. Josh Neil Ramos.
Now up for Puerto Rico, 1 down, Josniel Ramos. First pitch called, strike 1. The 0-1. That one's low. 2-1. Now the count worked to 3-1 inside. Does not clip the zone. They'll take the base. So one on, one out for Puerto Rico.
We have number 4, Milton Castillo.
And Milton Castillo now up on deck for PR. And he got him at second base. Just great play all around from Valparaiso to cut down the runner. That's quickly out number 2. The pitch was a ball. Outside 2-0. That clips the zone again for strike 1. Working that outside part of the plate on the right-handed hitters. You could pepper that part of the zone. It's going to be a long night. That time just outside. Jumped the gun there. Down to first was Castillo. As the count's only 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1. That's outside, ball 4. So 2 walks worked by Puerto Rico. Now that brings up number 10, Sebastian Ocasio.
Coming up after that, we have number 10, Sebastian Ocasio.
Ocasio lines one into center for a base knock. Play at second, just safe. That's really close. Just a hot shot to center field, and stuff you got to run hard, but just beat it.
Great hit by Sebastian. Coming up after that, at the top of the order, number 22, Sal Flores.
Nope, Kerwin Martinez. He came in earlier.
It doesn't say.
Say number 6,
Excuse me there.
Now wait. What's the first pitch? No.
Number 6 now up, Kerwin Martinez for Puerto Rico. Martinez dribbles that one foul.
Excuse me about that. Now batting, number 6, Kerwin Martinez.
You're okay, bro. Oh yeah. The subs aren't on the line, or when they actually sub in.
And now quickly 0-2, called strike on Martinez. Runners on first and second, really a chance to blow this game open. Here's the 0-2. That one's roped out to center. Back goes the center fielder, but camps under it for the catch. Good piece of hitting by Martinez, but they strand 2. Valparaiso down to their final 3 outs. As it's 7-2, Puerto Rico will be back here in the bottom 6th on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Finishes the inning with 26 pitches.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Back here on the Region Sports Network. As this is it, the final countdown, as they say, is songs blasted throughout Jerry Ross Park here at A Field. Going to be a quick turnaround after this. So we'll have the game to follow, which was initially scheduled for 7 o'clock. But we're in the here and now. Valparaiso is chasing 5.
Now batting for Valpo, number 88, the cleanup, Daniel Fogarty.
So Daniel Fogarty will lead off for Valparaiso to try and get the party started. Angel Maldonado's first pitch is outside for a ball. The second pitch also outside.
How you feeling down there, dude? How you feeling?
Just don't play the other team.
Correct.
The only time you can play that's in the chin.
Another one bites the dust, huh?
The 2-0's high, now 3-0. When you're down 5, you need base runners. And Fogarty trying to do just that. He takes a 4-pitch walk. A good start for Valparaiso. So up next for Valparaiso, it's Parker Fuller. First pitch outside, going to be a defensive indifference there. Fogarty will take second. Now the 1-0. is outside. Six straight balls for Maldonado, looking for that first strike and getting locked back in. Angel delivers. That off speed runs high. So Valparaiso thus far awfully patient here in the bottom half of the sixth. Again, just looking for base runners. Keeping the lineup moving. Fuller. He'll take a strike. Fuller 1 for 2 in the ball game with a single in the fourth. The 3-1. Bounces in the turf for ball 4.
Now batting for Valpo, number 99, Jonathan Goddage.
So now they'll have a meeting of the minds on the mound. 58 pitches for Angel Maldonado. And up next for Valparaiso is Jonathan Goddich. And it'll be a pitching change for Puerto Rico as Josniel Ramos will take the ball, and the righty will throw a couple warm-up pitches. We'll step aside here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat.
All right, back here on the Region Sports Network, we're ready to rock and roll. Runners on first and second as Ramos is now the pitcher for Puerto Rico. And again for Valparaiso, it is Jonathan Goddich. So he'll be first in line. Try and do some damage here with the new pitcher. That one in on the hands. It will go just foul. 0-1-1. So the 1-1 and 2 runners on. Off speed is high. Upstairs. The 2-1. Same result. Puerto Rico just kind of struggling to find the zone here thus far. Nice chant between the pitcher and catcher. Just trying to calm down the pitcher. Rodriguez, the catcher, just trying to settle some things down. Now the 3-1. And that talk paid dividends as that's a called strike and works a full count. A payoff. It's in the turf. And Valparaiso loads them up. 3 straight walks.
Now batting for Valparaiso, number 6.
Brings it up for Owen Langben. Langben drives one out to left, but caught by the shortstop. He doubles him up. Looks for the triple play, cannot. Ball does get away. A run should come in to score. But what a play by the shortstop. 2 outs now just like that. As Dylan Calderon skied up for that one, fired it to second, and 2 outs.
Number 17, Tim Lights.
That's a game-saving play and just a gut punch for Valparaiso. Nearly a triple play. Pitch is inside. Runner will take second base. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Tim Lights. It's up to him. 1-1 count, runner on second. Just inside. Nearly touched the zone. Two down in the inning after the heroics from Calderon at short for Puerto Rico. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Kyle Stowers and I were talking about what may be the play of the game. We might have just found it. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the bottom half of the 6th. Fouled away. Puerto Rico's Justniel Ramos hoping to shut the door. The 2-2 skied high. Camping under it is the left fielder. He's got it. And Puerto Rico picks up their first win of the Cal Ripken World Series.
Great game, everyone. Don't forget to reline the baselines for the Ron Telsman Player of the Game Award.
A big win by Puerto Rico. 2 runs in the 3rd, 2 runs in the 4th, and 3 in the 5th. The 7-3 victory. Now it's time to hand out some of our own hardware. So let's flip it over to the Crowell Company's Lantern Man, superhero of the game. We'll start with Puerto Rico. And we will go with number 27, Adrian Peguero. As, of course, notably had a single in the 5th, was a big-time threat on the base paths. Also, I think had a single back in the 1st as well. So, good day at the plate for Adrian Peguero, and a big part of what led to a Puerto Rico W. Now time for the Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game for Valparaiso. And I think we're going to go with Tim Lights of Valparaiso. Again, also held his own at the dish. Worked a tough walk in the second. And reached base once again in the fourth. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Finally, the proud-to-be Union play of the game by Ironworkers Local 395. I think it's got to be that double play to really kind of send things home in the sixth. Again, Puerto Rico's Dylan Calderon skied high for a liner. Picked off the runner at second. It was nearly a game-ending triple play, but we'll do just fine with a double play in the sixth inning. That'll do it all here from A Field. But we got one more game to come, so stay tuned here very shortly.
And for your away team, Puerto Rico.
Again, for our broadcast crew, Kyle Stowers, Caleb Bernard, Tony Madrino also helped us out. Chris Ramirez is our executive producer. Our operations manager is Rich Castillo. Tournament director is Adam Whitehouse, and everybody associated with Crown Point, Cal Ripken. We cannot thank them enough. I'm Mike DeWan signing off here from the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.